Hey, what's up, King? What's up, Ryan? Been busy, man. How you been? I've been good, man. I've been busy myself. I'm in tax season, so I'm pretty busy myself. Let's see if I get them all right today, unlike yesterday where I missed the last one. Ah, yeah. I know, Reese, so close, man. That would have been a bag, too. Hey, I appreciate that, LYS. Absolutely, King, absolutely. You're done with college, aren't you? I know I feel like I ask you this all the time. It's probably because I feel like it's harder to remember, King, whenever you're here daily or every other day. It's easier for me to remember. But like, for example, two people that I always get mixed up with you, like where you are in life. Anyway, I know you guys are different, but you and Waffle. I think Waffle's in college, like sophomore year, I think. Freshman or sophomore year. I know you just went to college. I won't forget what Wet does because I think he's our only pilot. So I'm not gonna forget what he does. What's up, CJ? Is it all that bad? So I'm assuming that at some point in your life, your parents said, "Enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy it while it lasts." You know, Sea of Thieves. Of course they do. They ain't kidding, man. I don't get me wrong. I love adult. I mean, let me rephrase it. I like adulthood, but with adulthood comes a lot of responsibilities. Like, as a kid, you have literally nothing. Your biggest responsibility is to get your homework done or study for your test. When you become an adult, I'll just give you some of the things that I have to worry about. One, I have a wife, so a lot of my time goes with my wife. I got to make sure that she's happy. I got to make sure our relationships. We got to keep our relationship good. I have a dog, which I got to take care of all the time. I have probably the biggest thing is, and people don't really think about this, so for example, I have a wife. So just think about this for a second. Every single week, I probably work more than I see my wife. If you actually think about it, just think about this. I wake up at 7 o'clock, a little before 7. I leave about 7:15. I don't get home until about 5:36. And then I go to sleep at, 11, around 11. So I'm seeing my wife every single day for, 5 or 6 hours. But I'm working around, I'm in tax season right now, so I'm working about 9.5, 10 hours. But on a regular day, it'd be 8 hours. Even if I only worked 8 hours, I'm still seeing my wife about the same time I'm working. People don't even think about that. And it's not just me. I can't even think about people that do 12-hour shifts. I mean, there's a lot of people that are doing 12-hour shifts. People that do 12-hour shifts, they go work, they go home, eat, sleep, and repeat. You know what I'm saying? It's just things like that you don't think about. And then on top of that, I own a house, which I'm sure most of you guys want to own a house at some point. With owning a house, or if you're renting, you have so many bills. I'll just name you some of the bills I have. If you go to college, you're going to have student loans. I have groceries, I have internet, I have house payment, I got insurances of all kinds. You got insurance on everything, that's a whole nother story. I think insurance is the biggest scam sometimes. But either way, you got insurances, you got electric bill, you got water bill, you got trash bill. It's everything under the sun. You got some sort of bill. If you don't have all electric, you might be having a gas or propane bill. So now your life, unless you get really ahead and you're smart with everything. Which I'm trying to be really smart. The biggest thing that's holding me back right now is my student loans. I have so much student loans. Me and my wife both have student loans because we both went to college, so we're paying them off slowly but surely. But I mean, for example, I think in total we probably pay about. I mean, I don't care that I'm telling you guys this, but I think in total, just in student loans payments every single month, I think we pay. I would say just under $2,000, around that for just student loans, and that's the minimum payments. That doesn't count the extra money that we put on top of it out of the end of the month. It's insane. Bills are insane. Student loans are insane. It's insane how much school costs. It's so stupid to me how expensive school is. Oh, it's ridiculous, King. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. That's just the minimum payments. We watched this guy named Dave Ramsey, which some of you guys might have heard of him. He's like a finance guy, and I started following it. He not to the extreme that he does, but I started doing a budget at the beginning of this year, and because my wife just got done with school, probably 6 to 8 months ago. So we started up a budget at the beginning of this year, and we've been doing pretty well with our budget. Mine isn't that bad. Well, I also combined both our student loans, King. I think mine specifically, mine's about $900, something like that. A little over. Mine might be $1,000. I have Sallie Mae loans and federal loans. You're in the Discord, right? I'll be here. I'll join now, buddy. Trivia. But yeah, my wife just got out of school about 6 to 8 months ago. She got her job, so now we got a budget now. And basically, whatever money we have at the end of the month, we just throw it at a loan. And it's working out really well. So we've been doing it for 2 months, and we have in total, I think it's about, 25 to 30 different loans spread out between school. It's like she has a lot of little ones. Mine are much bigger. I have like 3 or 4 really big ones, and she's got a lot of little ones. But in the last 2 months, we've managed to pay off 2 of them. Completely. Henry, you always act like this when trivia starts. I mean, I've been playing games for about an hour and you haven't done anything, but we start talking and now you want something. Please be quick. I'm always quick, boys. Always. Don't say the name. Say it up, down. I say UDLR, my man. UDLR. Up, down, left, right. Simple. You don't know English. I use UDLR. I use this. ULDR. Well, it'd be capitalized. U equals up. D equals down. L equals left. R equals right. Pull out the old hammer. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? But yeah, I see what thinking of going to community college for Rodham because right now my plan is to help my mom with all the things. Fair enough, man. There's nothing wrong with. That's one of the biggest things with people. I feel like I grew up the same way where I thought I had to go to college. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm glad I went to college. But do I think you have to go to college? No, not at all. What you just said, I think it's called trade jobs or trader jobs. So stuff like welder, mechanics. I don't think you have to go to school in mechanics. I think you can just go to like what you're saying. Mechanics, plumbers, electricians. Stuff like that they make tons of money. Our parents made us think exactly. I agree. Both my parents went to college. And I do think like we grew up that you have to go to college, and I am glad I did, but I don't think you have to. I do think you need to go to some sort of schooling after. Like I said, the trade thing. I don't know if you saw, but Sea of Thieves coming to PlayStation. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome, Rituals. I played Sea of Thieves for a while, but realistically, majority of what I play is on PC when I can already play it on PC. Henry, what are you doing? You always getting in stuff, bub. Get out of there. But yeah, I absolutely think you got to go to some sort of school. In my opinion, you can't just. It's hard to find a job if you just go from high school to a job. I feel like that's a hard way of making a living. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to sit here and act like it can't happen, but I do think going from high school to some sort of schooling, whether that be college or whether that be something else like welding, mechanic, plumber, electrician, I'm sure there's more. I'm just giving you a couple off the top of my head. I mean, for example, my wife, she did go the college route, but then after college she went to like another little program, which realistically you could do that program without even going to college. It's a 2-year program to become an OTA, which is occupational therapy, or you can do a PTA, which is a physical therapy assistant. There's just so many different things you can do. Some women will go to like I think it's called beauty school. Some sort of school I feel like is always needed, but I think it's very hard to make a living, especially in the economy it is now, without having some sort of schooling in something. I think it's really hard. A high school degree only gets you so far, in my opinion. I don't think you can live career-wise comfortably without getting some sort of schooling in something. And I'm not saying go to college and spend a ton of money on college, but if that's what you want to do and you have a degree you want to do in that, then go for it. I went to school for accounting for 5 years. I went for the public accounting degree, so I ended up getting 4 degrees, but I'm going to Washington Dulles tomorrow. I had a schedule change. I was supposed to go to Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, that's sweet. Have you ever went to like Japan? I think Hong Kong is in Japan, but I was trying to say Tokyo, but I said Japan. Tokyo. You ever have any sushi in Tokyo? I'm a big sushi guy. I'd love to have I'd love to go to Tokyo to have some sushi. You might not be. Sushi's not for everybody, so you might not be a sushi guy. The wages higher in America for the trade jobs much higher than here, and the cost of to an extent, Ryan, because I agree with you. I mean, that's why I'm saying you don't have to go to college on everything, because realistically, you could go to school to be a lawyer, but it's going to take you 8 years. When you graduate, you're going to have a ton of loans, but you are going to be making bank. You're going to be making tons of money. Same with if you're going to go for a doctor. But if you go the shorter route with some kind of trade school, whether that be, like I said, the plumbing, the electrician, the stuff like that, it could be a couple years to a year training, and then you're making good money. It's where you want to be in life, but I think it's very hard. I don't think it's realistic anymore to just go from high school to a job. And I'm not going to sit here and act like some people can go to school on any type. I mean, some people's situations are brutal. And I'm not going to sit here and act. I don't want to be ignorant to that. I was there been in Tokyo 2 times once, and I don't like fair enough. I'm a big sushi guy. I would love to try sushi in Tokyo. Alright, boys. Hit the like button. I'm about to go to trade school for electrician, to be honest, because it seems easy. Hey, that's a great idea. My pap, he was an electrician in the coal mine. I mean, like I said, trade school is a great ideas as well. College, I mean, it's also really good, but it's a lot more expensive than trade school. It's really whatever you want to do. You can do whatever you want, but in my opinion, you need some sort of schooling after school. I just think it's so unrealistic to go from high school to working for the rest of your life in something. I mean, like I said, it could happen, especially with all the oil fields and stuff. You don't really need anything past that, but you never know. All right, boys, hit the like button, hit the sub button. We need 10 more likes to hit 25. 10 more likes to hit 25. Don't watch the video, guys. Pay attention to the text chat. Don't watch the video. I apologize if I didn't say hello to any of you guys. I tried to, but hello, everyone. I've been on a rant. Not really a rant. I'm just talking about the world. Who's on the $5 bill? That's Abe Lincoln, I believe. Abe Lincoln. Abe Lincoln. Looks like in the Discord it's just me and my man Wet tonight. I'm not seeing Sprub or Jay tonight. Hey boys, we need 7 more likes. If you guys haven't already, smashed the like button. Let's get us that 25 like mark. It'd be much appreciated. Sorry if you guys hear my dog eating on his rubber bone. Thanks for putting those lines up, Wet. You won that 75K, good for you, my man. Oh, you were the guy that was telling me to add you to the chat. Marine Coastal. I'm going to go left. It says Marine Coastal. Left, left, left. Left, left, left. Ryan, you still in here? You getting pumped for this UFC 300? I am pumped. I just saw Oliveira got cut up again. Idiot, man. I can't believe back-to-back fights now he's gotten cut up. Hey, boys, hit that like button. Listen, we need 4 more. Oliveira's, he's one of my favorite fighters to watch, and he's... I would talk to, like, Big Bear, any of the admins in Discord. Los Angeles County. San Fernando, Las Vegas. Come on, give me something. I got nothing. I'm going left. I got Las Vegas County is what I got. Universal. I didn't find that anywhere. Didn't see that anywhere. Gosh darn it. It says, I found nothing. I found LA County and blah, 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 blah. I went left. That's right. Hollywood made the most simple. It was the most realistic answer. Universal City. I never heard. Me neither. Me neither. You would think if Universal. I don't know. That's kind of weird. What common flower is known for its white petals and yellow center? I believe that's the old daisy. Left, left, left. Believe it's the daisy. Pretty sure it's the daisy. I think the tulip is orange. Daffodil, I think, is... I don't know what color daffodil. I think petunia is yellow. I don't know. Maybe I don't know my flowers very well. If you are still in, I'm glad to help you. That last question was brutal. 72% out in that question is wild. I've never heard of Universal City. More you know, I suppose. Maybe they named it after they opened up Universal Studios. It says Universal Studios Hollywood. It's kind of like a double whammy, ain't it? I think this is Vince Carter. Pretty sure it's Vince Carter. It's definitely not MJ. Not MJ. Any of you guys Baja Blast people? I didn't know they made zero sugar Baja Blast. I don't know what. Since I became adult, I feel like I've went towards no sugar and diet drinks. And man, I'm not feeling Baja Blast, to be honest. I got one with zero sugar, man. I enjoy it. I don't really ever. Normally, I don't get it unless I go to Taco Bell, and I do not go to Taco Bell very much. Reading England. Left. Kate. Left, 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 left. Hey, Fortnite brother, I tried, man. I looked and looked and I found nothing. My man Slack said he found, or not Slacks, Jonathan said he found, no, not Jonathan, it was Slacks. Slack said that it said both the answers in one. Henry, if you tear up the carpet, you're going outside. You're going to be outside dog. Not actually, but you got stopped, buddy. I love Baja Blast, freeze, diet, and no sugar is worse than sugar. Oh, really? I've always been, ever since I've been an adult, I've been leaning towards that way. Give me something, give me something. I got nothing. We're guessing left. 21 makes the most sense. It does make the most sense in my opinion. It's down. Slack says, heck no, boys. It's down. YouTube's in these things. Someone else said something about that last week or the week before. Give me that bone. Give me your bone. Give it to me. Give it to me. You ain't eating on 4. Go in the kitchen. Good Lord. When NASA was found. Eisenhower. Down. Down, down, Eisenhower. Dwight Eisenhower. I don't even know all the presidents, man. I think at some point in my life I had to learn them, but I don't remember hardly any of them. I will never forget Jimmy Carter because I had to do a project when I was in 4th grade on Jimmy Carter. He was a peanut farmer from Georgia. Fair enough, Kennedy. Hey, you too, Jonathan. I appreciate your positive energy every day, man. Wow, I refer to food. Apples. Down. I found apples. Down, 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 apples. It's called the Mala Insana, which is the crazy apple. Also says eggplants. Interesting. The more you know. I got eggplant. Yeah, I got eggplants and apples. Got the double whammy. I think it's the last one, boys. How many stars are 4? Up. Up, up, up. 4. Up, up, up. Is that the last question? Or we got another one? No, it's over. GG's, boys. If you did win, you would have got 6. It'd be 67,000 and like 233. GG's, boys. Slacks, have you messaged Big Bear? Big Bear just said, if you would like to help us with trivia, please shoot me a message, Slaxo. And again, if anyone is becoming trivia helper, you're not going to be joining the voice channel, just be in the typing chat. Oops. Hey Discord, I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. How do we be in the voice? I don't really let people in the voice channel just because it's a lot harder for me. One, I don't want people over talking people. Hey, have a wonderful night, King. I don't want people over talking. It's easier just to do how we've been doing it. Normally it's just me, and then sometimes David comes in there. The reason being is it's harder for me to talk over people, and people, you know what I'm saying? Especially whenever I have to do usually at 1:30, I usually go through a whole spiel talking about like what you need to look for and stuff like that. It's easier for me to just have people typing in the text chat we have a trivia voice chat or text chat, Slack. So I don't know if you know what that is in here, but I assume you do. There's a text chat in there, and that usually works the best. I never got ads in your stream until now. That's weird. I mean, I do have monetize set on. I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't, but I don't have it. It says automatic ads, so I'm assuming it just plays whenever. I don't have... I have monetization on, obviously. I've always have. But I don't control when it plays. I have a button that I can click to play an ad, but I don't ever click that when we're just doing trivia streams. Alright, boyos. I will see you guys tomorrow. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow, guys. Appreciate y'all.